Hey there guys, Anime Fate back again. So today I'm going to be doing, it's kind of weird, I'm going to call it the N64 review, but basically I have a stack of games here that I've been wanting to do a video on lately, and with all the unpacking and stuff I had to find them, but I wanted to do a video with those simply because I've been wanting to do it for a while, but I actually just picked up two today that are actually very important to me. But I'm going to start with the old ones that I've had since like a child, and I'm going to work my way up, and I kind of have them in order here of when I got them, and like I have a stack of when I was a kid and when I was like an adult. So, because I've been collecting them for a long time. But so we're going to start with the ones as a kid, which are the first 5. Okay. And the first ever one that I got was Quest 64. Now, Quest 64, it is a very fun game. I actually still, to this day, haven't beat it, but I want to. It means a lot to me simply because I've had a lot of friends who enjoyed playing it. I know one of my friends that I have in one of my Discord channels. He very much likes it as well. And part of me doesn't want to get rid of it because, I rarely ever play it. But another part of me, if he didn't have the game, I wanted to give it to him. But so, second game was Scooby-Doo Classic Creep Capers. I actually don't quite remember this one too much, and I've wanted to go back to playing it. Again, it's one of those games where it was part of my childhood, so it still means a lot to me. Mario 64. I beat this. One of my friends, once again, just like in one of my previous videos, Regular 64, you can find him on my channel. He does speedruns of this game, and I've actually watched him do it, and it is impressive. I mean, like, I don't speedrun, but watching him do it, it was actually like, I was very impressed by how he knew exactly where to go, exactly how to do it. Because, like, normally, like, if you go onto, like, a YouTube video and you watch speedrunners, yeah, it's cool. But when you're sitting right next to them, watching them do it on the controller, you're actually watching how they do everything, it's actually, like, it's pretty cool. So the next one was Rampage. This was, like, a staple N64 arcade game that every kid has had to have played at least once. And then finally, Star Wars Shadows of the Empire. Once again, I don't quite remember this one too much either. If I'm correct, you play as a rogue clone or a Jedi. It's one or the other. I think it's a rogue clone because I think you have a blaster. But so these other ones are ones that I've collected as I was older. This was actually when I went to go get my N64 replaced, because my old one was breaking, and so, I shouldn't say replaced, fixed. I got Yoshi's Story. Now, I still play this today, and oh my gosh, this game is so fun. I remember I picked it up at Comic-Con, and it was actually the same day that I was getting the N64 fixed, and I was up in the hotel room with all my friends, and we were trying to see if it works. And so, we plugged it in, we're sitting there, we're playing. I died, and one of my friends was like, hey, let me see that real quick. Then he started playing, then another friend started playing. It was so fun. This game right here, this one actually encouraged me to get a second controller. Killer Instinct Gold. Now, those of you who have the Xbox One, you would know that Killer Instinct was one of the first games to come out on the Xbox One. But this was actually one of the original games. And I was so happy to pick it up. It's actually a really fun game. I've beaten it quite a few times. The next one is Star Fox 64. This was the first Star Fox game I ever played. Once again, very, very fun, very entertaining. I think I went across every single planet and planet combination in this. The next one was Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Now, those of you who play PS4, Xbox, any online, y'all know Rainbow Six Siege. Well, they had an N64 version, and I also have the Dreamcast version. Perfect Dark. Okay, this game is basically kind of like a, I don't want to say like futuristic, but honestly, it's basically like a Halo ripoff of 007 on the N64. It's a really fun game. It's a first-person run-around shooter. This version, though, because there's two versions. There's Perfect Dark, and then there's Perfect Dark Rareware. So if the Perfect Dark has a Rareware symbol on it, that means that it is the versus only game. There's two different cartridges, and usually you buy them together. A lot of people don't know that simply because the original cartridges that actually had the game itself on it are rarely ever sold anymore because so many people like the verses more than the actual game. This one is South Park. This is a first-person snowball throwing shooter. Very fun game. I don't want to say entertaining because I played it for all of like an hour and then hadn't touched it since. Now, this game also means a lot to me. If you look, it's gloss. It's kind of like a silver gloss on this side, but it's got a gold gloss on the other side. And this one is Pokemon Stadium 2. I've had a lot of fun with this game. And it actually means a lot to me because this was one of the first games I was able to bring out to the college that I went to. And I had actually bought a AV to HDMI adapter. And when I got the adapter, I was able to plug it into the N64. And me and my friends, we played this, and we had so much fun. We were more so making fun of the game than anything. But it's the fact that we were able to sit down and actually have fun. So the last game that I had collected was Super Smash Bros. On the N64. I have been looking for this game for so long, simply because the N64 version was the last version I needed. I have the N64 version, I have the GameCube version, I have the Wii on Brawl, I have N64 Smash, Melee, I used to have Project M, I have Brawl, I have it on the Wii U, I have it on the 3DS, and I have it on the Switch for Smash Ultimate. So this was the last version I needed. And to be honest, I love Smash so much I might actually create, because I'm going to be taking down some of that stuff, and I'm going to be building shelves back in that little cove there. And so I might put all the Smash stuff that I have up there. I don't know yet. So today, the two games that I picked up, once again, they mean a lot to me because they are games that were part of my childhood, but they had gotten lost because I moved around a lot as a kid, and everybody knows you can't keep track of literally everything in a move. And sadly, amongst a few other games, these two had gotten lost. And I had just gone to a flea market, or kind of like a farmer's market, flea market, and I went inside this building. This was a couple days ago, and it was like this little kind of collector's curio shop for just random things. And the fact that I found these in there was so just out of this world amazing. But I found the original handbook guide to Banjo-Kazooie, as well as the game cartridge. They actually came together as a set. And I was astonished to see them together. Now, mind you, the game itself, I've already plugged it in, checked it. It's in a pretty good condition. The book, though, it has some pages that are ripped that you can clearly see were taped back together. But all in all, I mean, it's a really good. It's in halfway decent condition for being in a used. For being in like a used collector store where someone probably had it for 30 years and then gave it away. So, the second one that I picked up, which if you guys have seen my Legend of Zelda collector's video, which I will put the link to that in the description, I was able to pick up the Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask handbook. Now, it is a little kind of, worse for wear. It seriously has some pages that you can see were ripped out and taped back into the book. Like, not even in half. It was the whole page was ripped out and put back. And as sad as I am to say that the book itself is not in pristine condition, the fact that I have it, and the fact that it is the 100% guide, it says in the bottom, all 24 masks, all 52 pieces of heart, every stray fairy, every gold Skulltula, every side quest, hidden song, full walkthrough, and Mad Boss Tactics walkthrough booklet. So the fact that I can say that I own this, that's pretty cool. And one of the things that I found very, very funny was the Pokemon Gold and Silver. I actually have this book. I've had it since I was a kid. And I might do another Pokemon video here in the future, hopefully. And if I do, I might include it in there. But I was able to find the game cartridge with the booklet as well. So I found Banjo-Kazooie with the booklet, and I found Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So honestly, a lot of my time is going to be going towards this and streaming, which hopefully one day I've had some suggestions from some friends, and there's a guy that I know. He does N64 streams. Well, I wouldn't say streams, but he does videos. And I'm hoping one day when I can actually find an Elgato that works with my really old computer, because I don't have the money to buy a new computer. I mean, I wouldn't call it really old. It's like 2016, so it's only like 4 years old. But hopefully I can actually do like N64 stuff. I want to do like GameCube, N64. I have JoJo's Bizarre Adventure on Dreamcast. That's a really fun game. And so it's like, I would love to be able to do stuff like that. And so I will hopefully try to figure it out and maybe be able to do it one day. So the last thing on this list, I just wanted to show off as a personal item. I showed it off in my Legend of Zelda video. It was a small Majora's Mask wooden piece. It was like a magnet. Well, I ended up painting it. Okay? And because before, if you looked, it wasn't painted at all. Well, it's colored now. But what's actually really cool is I was able to find paints that are glow in the dark, like neon black light glow in the dark. So I'll probably be putting in a video, a quick shot video right about here. Alright. By the way, I know that was kind of a weird transition, kind of slow and awkward, but you know me. I'm an awkward person, especially if you know me in real life. But, so, that's the N64 collection. I'm sorry I didn't show the controllers. One is a red one, kind of like a see-through red, and one's the original silver. But anyways, thank you guys for watching my videos. I'm sorry that I did not post over the weekend too much. This is probably going to be coming out probably close to 2 a.m. Monday morning. But I will be streaming Monday. And then I'm also adding Thursday, at least this week, to my stream. I'll be adding Thursdays. So, I don't know if I'm going to do every Thursday. It's either going to be every Thursday or every other Thursday. But seeing as how I do have to use one of the main rooms in the house, because it's the only place I can get Wi-Fi to broadcast, I have to share it with everyone else. And with, you know, the whole quarantine and everyone being stuck inside, it's kind of hard to kick a family out of the main living area. But hopefully we're going to be getting a router down here soon. At least that's what I'm saving up for right now. And I'll be able to stream down here, which means I can be a little bit more fluid and possibly stream 3 to 4 times every week permanently. I've also decided that I'm only going to be doing VR on Twitch unless I make a VR series, which will be very unlikely. But like Saints and Sinners, the PS4 game, that would be a series, because I'd be doing it, you know, constantly playing through. But unless, if it's like Beat Saber or, you know, like Super Hot or something like that, I probably won't be doing it unless it's on Twitch. And I probably honestly won't even be making the Twitch videos unless I'm asked on here, simply because I'm streaming Monday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays for YouTube. So unless I'm asked, I probably will be sticking to just YouTube. At least that's the plan for right now. I don't know how it's all gonna go. But anyways, thank you guys very much for watching the videos. It means a lot to me. Please put down in the comments. I always try to throw out a question at the end of the video. My question for you guys is, do you guys want me to do a Dreamcast video? I only have a couple of games, but I can do a little bit more describing about the games instead of just showing them off. So, there's your question. If you guys can please throw it down in the comments, that would be awesome. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. And I'll see you guys in the next video.